This conference will now be recorded.
Right, let's start today's session. So in the last session, we were discuss about how to work with the library manager and how to install jQuery and JavaScript libraries into your ASP.NET core application. We were discuss. Okay. Now in today's session, I'm going to discuss about Razor view file compilation options, and also I'm going to discuss about important concept that is called layout page, how to work with layout page, what is the advantages or benefits of layout page we'll discuss. First, in today's session, I'm going to discuss about Razor file compilation. So what is Razor file compilation and how to handle that Razor file compilation techniques we'll discuss in detail. After that, layout view also I'm going to discuss. First, today topic is Razor file compilation process. See, Razor file compilation, when Razor file is going to be gets compiled, and whenever Razor file gets compiled, what problems we will face it, how to rectify that problem by enable runtime compilation, how to enable runtime compilation based on condition, we'll discuss. Okay. First, Razor file compilation. By default, Razor file is having uh, extension that is called .cshtml is compiled at 2 times only. Razor file compilation 2 times only. Just observe here, by default, Razor file can be compiled, can be compiled, can be compiled 2 times. What time can be compiled Razor file means at the time of build your application, at the time of publish your application. So in these two aspects, Razor file is going to be compiled. At the time of build your application, at the time of publish your application, in this context, Razor file can be compiled. But actually, whenever we build this and publish this, Razor file compilation is going to be takes place 2 times. But every time, now what is the problem creates in development whenever Razor file compilation in 2 times means? So I will tell you, for example, let's go to index.cshtml page into our HTML. Right now we are in index.html. Where index.cshtml page in this view section, in the home view, index.cshtml, here it is there. So I don't want to work with alert page, so that I'm just commenting this alert box. So whenever we use this JavaScript jQuery libraries, page is loaded is going to display that I want to comment it. After that, you can try to run this. Once I run this, look at here. What is going to happen? So Razor file compilation is starting here. Build process is going to take place here. Build process is going to take place. So when we get this, let me wait for execution. Once execution is done, I will show you what is the problem actually. So at the time of build, Razor file code is compiled. Razor file in the sense what? Index.cshtml only. A Razor file is a view. A view is nothing but combination of HTML and CS, C#.NET code. So now Razor index.cshtml is a Razor file. This file is compiling. 2 times compilation takes place. One is building time and next one is publish time. But look at here, after loading this, okay, into browser, whenever I do changes in my Razor file, go back to Razor file view, that is index.cshtml. There, if you do changes, the changes will not impact on it here immediately whenever you refresh. Now, right now it is all opening. So it's taking time. Now you can see welcome to employee application, submit button, something available clearly here. Okay. Even you can see this, there is a image src image source is not available. If you want, you can add image source also, no problem. But what is the output you are going to get in this case? So the output is welcome to employee application only. But I am not going to do what we can say uh, opening this only. Let's go back to your application and you can minimize this. And after that, I'm trying to change here. So I'm going to add something like this here. So one more h1 tag I'm taking. So I'm adding one more h1 tag. So now here I'm taking welcome to Hyderabad and writing. Is this going to be impact, sir? Whenever we go back to here and when we refresh this, is this any impact are there? No. Look at here when we refresh this. So whatever we do changes in the view section, that is not going to be impact here. Previously, whatever we run this after compilation, welcome to employee application is only there. That's what it is coming, welcome to employee application. When we refresh this, it is not coming. So here, what is the problem here in the Razor file compilation? Razor file compilation only at the time of building an application or publish your application into a real-time server. But here, every time, whenever we do modification in the development time in the view section, every modification after what I need to do, I have to close the browser and I have to re-enter the reload the application. Whenever we reload the application, then only it is going to be show you updated options here. Welcome to Hyderabad, welcome to employee application. Now it will show you. So this is the problem, no? Yes, how to avoid the problem? The solution is for what this? So what is the problem? We can try to understand. Every time whenever we do changes in the view section, after changes, whenever we refresh this page also, during the runtime, Razor view file will not be compiled. Okay. So if you want to compile, then you have to exit from this browser, again restart the browser. So that is compilation file will be affected. Now you can see welcome to Hyderabad, it is coming right now. So this is the problem which will create Razor file engine compilation. Every time the developmentation time, whatever we do changes in the view level, okay, Razor file level like index.cshtml, this changes immediately will not affect here. So even I'm trying to delete this one, or else you can add more thing here to this h1 section like this. Now you can see h1 section I'm writing. I'm taking Durga soft, I'm writing. This Durga soft is not going to be impact on this refresh button. Is there any impact? No. So again, you have to close the browser and again you have to rerun the browser. So this is the problem actually. So what is the solution to this problem? I'm going to show you. So try to understand. I hope you understand the problem it is. Whenever you do keep on changes on the index.cshtml view file, every time Razor view file can compile only at the time of building, not at the time of development. Every time development changes done again and again, you have to rebuild the application compulsory. So how to avoid the problem? My solution is what you know. As soon as when we do changes and go to browser and refresh it, automatically changes should be impact on the development time only. Again and again, I need not to go to browser and exit browser and open the browser again and again. I should not do this. So how we can fix this problem? In the sense, we can fix this problem by enable runtime compilation of Razor file only. Okay. In general, when we do any changes on view file, so that will not affect immediately. immediately so for every change for every change we have to rebuild rebuild the view file. You have to rebuild the view file only. So that is the problem actually. We can fix this problem. We can fix this problem. We can fix this problem by enabling runtime compilation of Razor file. Runtime compilation of what file? Razor file only. We can fix this problem by enabling runtime compilation. Runtime compilation means at the time of executing your Razor file, this is index.cshtml view file. Yes, index.cshtml Razor file only. Every view is called Razor file only. Okay, that is Razor view template. So runtime enabling compilation means what? At the time of runtime, whatever we do changes, then we can go to browser and refresh it. Automatically changes will impact. That is called runtime compilation. We can fix this problem by enabling runtime compilation of Razor file. How to enabling runtime compilation of Razor file? Runtime compilation of Razor file. How to enable? I'll tell you. Runtime compilation of Razor file. How to do it? So install a new package compulsory. We have to install a new package. Install a new package. What is the package name also I will tell. Generally to install new package for our ASP.NET web application development. So NuGet packages concept is there that I will show you. What package you have to install newly means Microsoft dot ASP net core dot MVC dot Razor dot runtime compilation. Runtime compilation like this. Microsoft.ASP.NETCore.MVC.Razor.runtime compilation. This we have to use it. So how to install this package, sir? Yes, I want to provide runtime compilation of my Razor file. So to provide runtime compilation of your Razor file, compulsory we have to include what? Microsoft ASP.NET Core, MVC Razor runtime compilation, NuGet package how to include. NuGet package how to enable, how to work with NuGet package is simple. Your ASP.NET web application core project is there. No, right click over there, and after right click on, you can see manage NuGet packages option is there. You can click on this manage NuGet packages. NuGet package is a package library. Whenever you want to require to add any packages explicitly for your ASP.NET application, you can add it. How to add it? You can see this. Go to browse, and here in the search option, we have to search. What we have to search here completely? Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.MVC.Razor. Like this, you have to search. Microsoft dot. Okay, Microsoft dot. What we have to use? ASP net core. ASP net core dot MVC dot Razor dot runtime compilation. Okay, so immediately you will get runtime compilation. You can see Microsoft dot ASP net core dot MVC dot Razor dot runtime compilation. First option, you have to click on this. In this first option, after selecting what we have to use, click on this, select this. You can see this is the latest version, but you have to change the version, sir, because we are working with what, sir, actually 3. .NET Core 3.1. So that's what I'm going to change here. .NET Core 3.1. What latest is there? Let's go for that is latest only 3.1.28. This is I'm going to install. Click on this install, then automatically it will be installed, sir. Now you can see installation is done. Package manager, you can see installation is successfully doing like this. Once installation is doing, now you can see it will ask you some more additional packages are required, then okay it and click on accept it, then it will be successfully installed. Once successfully installed, okay, you can able to check here. Finished message is available here in the terminal window. After finished message, you can able to check out also whether it is installed or not. Let's go to close this NuGet package browser, and you can go to Solution Explorer where it is installation is successfully done. You can go and check out dependencies. After dependencies, there is a packages. Now you can see these packages are available or not. Just now, whatever we install Microsoft ASP.NET Core MVC Razor runtime compilation is available. This compilation, runtime compilation, once we have included through NuGet packages, then from there onwards, we can include runtime compilation here. How to enable runtime compilation? Yes, compulsory. Runtime compilation of Razor file in package installation successfully done. Next, what we have to make changes in startup file only. Yes, you have to include this runtime compilation into startup.cs. So let's do that. Make changes in startup data. What's that actually? Startup.cs file. Startup.cs file. where we have to change this configure services, we have to change this configure service. In this configure service, we have to change that. So how to change this? Now we can see this services dot. We have to write this code only. Services dot add Razor pages, then dot add Razor runtime compilation. Add Razor runtime compilation like this. Runtime compilation. These things we have to add, sir. Where we have to add in startup.cs under configure services. What we have to add? Services dot add Razor pages dot add Razor runtime compilation. We have to add into services folder only. So startup.cs folder. Let's go for Solution Explorer and startup.cs here, and I'm including services configuration where it is there. Here you can see this under configure services. Already here we have services dot add controller with views is there. After that, what I'm trying to do changes here, you can see services dot add Razor pages, okay, dot and add Razor page runtime compilation. Razor page runtime compilation. Now you can see add Razor runtime compilation is there. This is the thing we have to add it. Add Razor runtime compilation. Services dot add Razor pages dot add Razor runtime compilation is we have to add it here in startup.cs. After completion of adding this startup.cs, now you can do it. Okay, what you want to do it? You can do it in the runtime compilation. Let's run this my index.cs HTML. Right now, I'm not going to add anything here. So when we don't have add anything here, it's only welcome to employee application is there. Let's run this now changes here. This time only Razor file compiling here at the time of building the application. But my requirement is what? Every updation, whatever we do in the Razor file through, so automatically the updation should impact on runtime only, development time only. So that's what I have installed Razor runtime compilation package. Through that package, we can achieve this. This is a solution for this, because every time we do changes in the upcoming session views, for every changes, single changes, we have to rerun the application. No, we have to close the browser and we have to restart the application running. So that is performance issues. That's what every time if we do changes any view section, automatically should impact onto my browser. Without closing the browser, I have to make changes clearly visibility. Now this time you can see this, my browser settings are welcome to employee application only. Now this time I'm going to change something here, H1 section. I'm trying to write something like hello Hyderabad. I'm changing in my index.cs HTML Razor file. This is Razor file. I have changes done. Whenever we do changes done, then immediately you can go to here and refresh it. Automatically refresh is going to be affect or not. Oh, it's not affecting. Still not affecting. So this is my, there is a problem, I think so. It's not affecting now, sir. So why it is not affecting? We have to think once. Okay. It has to be affect. Even I have done successfully done. Now you can see, oh no. Otherwise I'll do it web application. Yeah. Now let's run this. Just I'm trying this. Actually, this is the process exactly. It should automatically affect this. Let me load the browser. Now it is okay. Now let's go back to here. I have to edit this. Now let's edit this. Yeah, I forgot to save, I think so. Let's click on save it. After saving it, now let's go to browser and refresh this. Now you can see it is going to be changes or not. Let me look into this. Just to give me one. It has to be impacted quickly, but why it is taking localhost 5000 port number, that is normally CLI through I'm working it. Let go back and all. I'm waiting for this result. After that, I can take the decision how to run this. It's still processing in my tab. Now you can see impact is available or not. Yes. So whatever you do changes like this. Let's go for not CLI. Okay. Let's go for IIS Express only. Previously what we got. So let's IIS Express only. Now I will show you. Right now you can see this. I'm running this IIS Express only, not CLI through. But impact is why it is not impacted previously means I think it's my mistake. After changes, I have not saved at the Razor view file only. After saving, you have to go to reload and it might be affect here. So right now, localhost 45449 port number. This is about IIS Express through I am running. And what is impact is available here in the view section. Welcome to employee application only there. That view application, it is going to show welcome to employee application only. Now I'm going to do immediately changes. I'm adding one more H1 section here. You can see this H1 section. Hello Hyderabad. I'm using Hello Hyderabad. After that, you have to change this. After saving changes, then go to browser. And whenever we refresh this according to our expectation, then it has to be immediately Hello Hyderabad should come. Will it come or not? Immediately you can see this. When we go for refresh this, obviously it will come Hello Hyderabad immediately. So it is going to be reloading and no need to close the browser and no need to restart the server. Automatically it is going to be impact in this. But here it is slow rate is there and it is going to impact this clearly here. Previously it was applicable? No. Right now why it is happening? Because runtime compilation I have included into my ASP.NET Core Web Application MVC. So again, you can go back and changes done. I'm doing changes here. I'm removing this. After changes, make sure that you must and should save the file. What file? Razor file. This is Razor view file, index.cshtml. And after changes only, then you can go back and refresh the browser. Now it will be impact. So that's all. So this is the solution which I'm trying to find out. Every time, whatever we do changes, no need to run your application or no need to build your application every time. Even you are in the running mode only, you can come to here coding part and change the view section, and that view section automatically will impact when we refresh the browser. So this is the case because of we have added successfully what package I have added, Microsoft.ASP.NET Core MVC Razor compilation error, runtime compilation. And in the startup.cs also we must and should add, because how your ASP.NET website IIS server know that a runtime compilation option is available. We have to add the services dot add Razor pages, add Razor runtime compilation. We have to add it. This is compulsory, sir. Using this only we can do any changes. We can impact clearly. Show that this is clearly. And most important thing, option is there. What is that most important option means? Whenever we add this services dot add Razor pages dot add Razor runtime compilation, actually this is for what, sir? This is for what? Only development time purpose only we have to use. That means what? As per our convenient, at the time of development of my view section, whatever we do changes on index.cshtml, without closing my browser, whenever I refresh the browser, immediate impact should be there in my output window. That is the purpose I have added what, sir? Razor runtime compilation I have added. But when we add in the startup.cs, this Razor runtime compilation, everywhere it will affect, sir. In the development time, in the testing time, in the debug time, and no matter, every time it is going to impact. But that is not good practice. As per your requirement, at the development time only, I'm going to do any changes done in CSS automatically should be impact in my output window only. But in the production time or testing time, that should not be activate. So how I can use condition pass? Yes. So runtime compilation condition we have to pass it. What condition you have to pass it? I will tell you. So condition is some simple. So you have to go to startup.cs. Then we have to use prefix. We have to add it. Where we have to add prefix things in the sense here this service I want to make enable only development time, not debugging time or other time only. Okay, so I'm going to do only debugging time only. I want to enable this debugging time in the sense development time only. When we debug the program, development will start automatically impact. Right now you can see debug mode only there, this debug mode only. But I'm writing condition. What condition? I'm writing condition. So what condition I'm writing, you can see prefix tags we have to use in this startup.cs. If I'm using what actually debug, if I'm using what actually debug, sir, debug. If debug option is enabled, then only I have to run what actually services dot add razor pages dot add razor runtime compilation. Then compulsory we have to use what actually end if we have to use. So this is the condition, no sir. Once I condition is added, now you can see if debug option is enabled, then only this runtime compilation will work. So my option is what's are here debug only. So now let's run this one. Now you can see changes immediately. Whatever we do changes on cs.html, that changes will impact on my browser when we reload this. In that case only I want to enable this runtime compilation. But remaining cases, release time or testing time, I don't to enable this runtime compilation every time. Okay, that I don't want. So we can able to use conditional based here. Now welcome to employee application. Minimize this, and I'm adding this is one more time like H1. Hello Hyderabad. I'm taking hello Hyderabad. After hello Hyderabad, whenever we save changes here, you can see save it, and this save changes will be impact on it or not. Yes, hello Hyderabad is added to here because it is debug mode only. In this debug mode, runtime compilation should be activate only, and that whenever we do changes in cs.html, that changes immediately impact on in the browser itself when we refresh them. It is coming. But my condition is this is only. So what I want to do here, my condition is very clear in startup.cs. If debug mode, then this should work. Otherwise not. Let me go for release mode. Now here you can see in the drop down list, debug mode is there, release mode is there. In this release mode, whatever I do here, you can see whenever we do release mode, immediately this is service is deactivate or not. Look at here. When I select this release mode and it is deactivated, that indicates what? Now this time when we run this application, in your view section, whatever we do changes, immediately it will not impact on your browser. Let's see this. Because my condition was clearly mentioned. Because, yeah, now you can see, okay, it is asking debugging. No problem. Release is not required. Actually, release means at the time of product releasing only it will might be. So just I'm showing. I'll try to show you now. So still it is release mode only. Now it is not asking. You can see this. Your debugging is released to build a web application DLL using just my code with releasing builds compiler breakpoint. It is available. That I don't want to do, sir. Okay. Just try to understand what I mean to say here. I want to continue with the debugging only until because I am not able to proceed to using this release mode. Okay. So now it is. Let me check out. And after checking out, you can see this still it is release mode or not in my Visual Studio. You can see this still release mode. What is the output is coming? Welcome to employee application. Hello Hyderabad. It is there. Now let me go and change this modification. And after that saving here. And once we saving this, let's refresh this. Is it impact or not? No impact. Why? Because my condition was clearly set. What I said here, no refresh, nothing is there. Even I have done changes here, I have saved that, and it is impacting is not available in this case because of the condition was very clear in startup.cs. If debug only, then this runtime compilation should be active. And if not debug, this runtime compilation is not active. Now you can see whenever I go for debug option, immediately this services.add razor pages is active or not. Now this time it will affect you. If you do changes, then it will affect. Let's run this. After making changes, immediately it will be it will go if you go to browser, if you reload the page, automatically impact is there. So runtime compilation is conditional based, means all the time we should not allow runtime compilation. Means at the time of running time, if you do any changes at razor file, that file changes immediately should impact every time. It should not ask building your application. That is performance issue. So that's what I can do. So I can able to set the condition based only. So I can set the condition based. Now I'm changing immediately this time. You can see saving this view file, and after view file saving, you can go to and refresh this. It will impact now because I am in debug mode only. I have written condition also, that is if debug equals to true, then this going to be changes effect automatically reload. So this is what. So every time whatever it is changes, runtime compilation is takes place here only. Got my point? So this is the simple solution we can find. Now onwards, we can do any changes at view section. That changes immediately impact on your browser. Once you refresh that, no need to close the browser again and again. No need to rerun your browser settings also. This is about the Razor file compilation options clearly available. Okay. Yes. Next, what I'm trying to do, layout in ASP.NET Core. What is the layout page? How to work with layout page? I will tell you. Layout page is very simple and straightforward, sir. If you know that, if you watch my ASP.NET videos of .NET Framework, which I sent already 29 videos, in that there was a last topic is there that was completely master page topic. So same in this ASP.NET Core web application development, instead of master page topic, we have right now layout page is there. So why layout section is there? What is the use of layout section? I will show you. Layout is nothing but it is a common file. That common code we can able to apply on complete HTML pages. For example, imagine in my view section, there are employee view related things are there, get employee.cshtml, and home controller view related files are there, index.cshtml, about.cshtml. Now we can see in about.cshtml, doc type is there, HTML is there, head section is there, meta tag is there, title is there, head is there, body is there, everything is there. Again, same code is repeatedly in index.html also there. Doc type is there, HTML is there, head is there, body is there, everything is there. So this is repeated code or no? How many number of view files are there? Every time this repeated code is required. So to avoid this, what we have to use? We have to use layout file. What is layout in the sense? A layout is a CSHTML file. In simple terminology, we can say that layout file is also called as a view. What view? Master view we can call it as. Why master view? Once we do the design in master view, that master view design we can apply to all your child views directly. So that no need to implement every view separately. No need to implement every view separately. Imagine that in simple terminology, I'm showing here. This is the about us. Okay, this is the contact us. This is the other page like this. Okay, so here HTML tags required. Yes or no? HTML tags required here. HTML tags. HTML tags required. And here title tag is required. TITL. Every view section is having title tag. And after that, head section is there. Head section. After that, body section is there. Body section. So body should be closed. Okay, head should be closed. And title there only should be closed. Finally, HTML should be closed. This is the common code or not? This common code need to be required here, here, here. So this is just above, observe here, home.html, CSHTML, about.cshtml, contact, you can see contact us.cshtml. So how many views are there? 3 views are there, .cshtml file. Everywhere we are repeating this code completely again. So instead of doing this, what I can do here in about us dot, I'm not going to include. Now you can see this. Okay, only I'm taking what actually layout .cshtml. I'm including this code into layouts.cshtml. This code directly can applicable for what? About us. About us. Now here we have to use contact us. Only the thing is what in this about us, contact us, @ open bracket, close bracket. Now you can see we have to use layout equals to what actually layout .cshtml we have to add. Once we do this one, that meaning is what whatever the common content is there in layout.html, This common content by default will applicable to about us.cshtml, and this if we add like this is also when we add @ symbol layout equal to layout.html here also, this common content will come across to this page also. So it will act as a parent page. So our master page we can call it as. This master layout equals to when we add this layout into any HTML page, automatically this common content will applicable for every child pages. No need to redesign and repeatedly write the code again and again. So this is the common for all views. You can add this file into this page, this page, this page, this common design we can able to apply to here. So reusability of the common content into any web page, like any view section. In that context, we can go for layout.cshtml. So in ASP.NET web application using framework, there we use master page. So here only one time you can design it and multiple times you can use it. This is the reusability context. And most important thing is, what is the advantage of layout in the sense, if I do any changes, CSS cascading style sheet file name you change, JavaScript file name you change, for example, and only one time you can go, this is layout.html, there JavaScript file name you can change, that changes impact on every page, every view only. If I don't use layout.cshtml, about us separate, contact us separate, other page index.cshtml separately designed. In every view section, we have to go and change the CSS file name here. 10 views are there, 10 places you have to visit and change this. So to avoid this, we have to go for layout.cshtml. This layout.cshtml will help to common design can carry forward to all CSS pages. So a layout is what actually, layout. This layout is for what purpose? A layout is a .cshtml. Okay, a layout is a .cshtml. A layout is a .cshtml file. CSHTML file. It is a view only. Simply terminology. It is master view. We can call it as. That is to provide common structure to other views only. Common structure to other views only. Common structure to other views. A layout is a .cshtml file that is to provide common structure to other views simply here. Okay. So what is layout? Reusability purpose we are using. Reusability purpose. But look at here in this layout page, one more important aspect I want to include, sir. So what we have to include in the sense, not only in the common HTML template in the layout, okay, in that every view section, there is a render body option is there. What is render body here? This render body is important. Render body is going to be mention your actual view content only. So what is render body? I'm going to discuss here. Render body at the rate of render body method is there. So render body method is used to inside layout file to provide space for other view only. What is the purpose of render body here? Render body method is used inside layout file to provide space for other views. So whatever the other view content you want to include in the layout page, render body method is required. Render body method is used to inside layout file to provide space for other views only. Space for other views. And most important thing is, we can have only one render body method inside one layout file. We can have only one render body method inside one layout file. Inside one layout file, we can say that. This is the case, sir. Now let's look into this. How to prepare a layout file, we will look into that. Okay. So first, layout file is nothing but actually it is going to be share the content to other views. No, common structure to other views it will display. That's the reason where we can create layout file in general in the sense. So I strongly recommend to create layout file in general inside the solution explorer. Look at here, not views only. Inside the views, I'm going to create one folder name called shared folder. In general, normally shared folder is there. You can give any name, but meaningful name I'm giving shared folder, because this layout file, if it is present in shared folder, that means this content will be shared to other views only. In this shared folder only, I have to add the view. So what is that add the view? Let's go to add, right click on shared folder, go to add and click on view, and automatically you can see this. We have to select the Razor layout only, sir, not normal Razor layout. Now you can see here we are going to Razor view empty, Razor view is there, but here Razor pages is there, Razor layout I have to select. But where is the layout option? Here you can see layout option is there, add layouts for Razor pages is there. Let me select something because I am not getting proper options here for in my Visual Studio. Let's go for add, and either you can go for view or you can go for new item. Let's go for select new item. In this new items, I'm going to select one of the proper template. So what is the proper template? You can see this Razor layout I'm selecting. Yes, this is the Razor layout template. So you have to select Razor layout, and you can see this layout.cshtml is having underscore symbol. Generally in ASP.NET naming convention, whatever the file name is having underscore, that is a supportive file. It's not a main file. So you can leave this underscore as it is, layout.cshtml. I am adding layout.cshtml file under the shared folder. Why I'm keeping this layout.cshtml in the shared folder only means this shared folder, this is the content sharing folder only. Content sharing means this layout.cshtml common content will share it to other views only. Now you can see this. This is the layout, and now you can see title of the page, HTML content, division, render body is there. This render body is for what actually? Just now I discussed. Render body method is used inside layout file to provide space for other views. If you want to give any space for other views, you can use render body inside only. We can have only one render body method inside layout file clearly. And now you can see this is title, view bag dot title is there. What about view bag? I'll discuss later, but let me give title of my layout pages, just employee application. I'm giving employee application. Just I'm giving employee application title. So after doing this, now you can see this view. This is the Razor layout view only. In this layout view, what I'm trying to do, you can see this. So let's go to index page here. In index page, this content is not required, sir. You can see this. This content is not required. So what content is not required? This total content is not required. If you want, you can remove this HTML content and everything here. Okay. In index.html, content is not required here. Total, you can remove this. Even if you remove totally, that will work fine. No problem at all, sir. Here you can see this. Total, I'm going to remove this. Let's try to use this, and total I'm removing. Just only I'm taking H1 section I'm taking. Now you can see script tag I'm removing. Now we can see in this index.html, anything is there? Yes. Now I'm taking H1 index page I'm using. This is index page. So in this index page, this layout.cshtml automatically should come, because this is the common content. No? This tags automatically will carry forward to index.html. But how it will carry forward to index.html? No? How does this index.cshtml should get the information from layout? So you must and should add at the rate of curly brackets here, and we have to add what layout equals to. Yes, here we have to add layout equals to in this underscore. What I'm taking, layouts are underscore layout. This is the thing is required. Let's go for this one. So here we have to add it compulsory in index page only. So at the rate, okay, sorry, my mistake is there. At the rate, now this is correct. Don't split this line, otherwise it will not work. You can see this is the correct syntax. Layout equals to underscore layout only, then colon. Now you can run this index.html and save the changes. Do you have index.cshtml? Any HTML tags are there? Only one HTML tag is there, index page only there. Got my point? Index page only there. But remaining content, what it will come, you can see here, this is HTML section. Everything will come carry forward to this index page or not? Yes, it will carry forward, sir, obviously. Let's run this index.html. Index.html only will run. that index.html, automatically this HTML content will come over there in index.html. This is reusability. Even if you go to about us dot, there also you can execute, then it will applicable here. For more clarity, I will give you, just wait a minute. After executing this, now we can see this. By default, default routing configuration is there. Home controller / index page only. Here index.cshtml only there. Index page will come here. And how that do I have index.cshtml any HTML controls? Now you can see this in index.cshtml any HTML. No HTML tag, no body tag, no head tag, no title tag, nothing. But all the tags will come by default from layout.cshtml. This total information common structure will carry forward to index.cshtml because I'm using layout equal to underscore layout. But even then, you can see this at the runtime. Right click on index page and view page source. Now we can see this. You will be able to clearly observe this. This tag is coming from layout only. These all the tags are coming from layout, sir. Look at here, layout only. This is tag. These tags under comes layout. Only this tag is reserved for our index page only. Common design is coming or not? Let's go and change us into my views are actually. Where we have to go to change us into view in this H1 section. H2 I'm taking. Now no need to change. Even you can go back to here. Now I'm going to layout.cshtml. In this layout.html, in the HTML section, what I'm taking here in the H1 section, this is just I'm writing. This is a common structure for all views. Okay, this is a common structure for all views. Where I am doing changes here, this is a common structure for all views. This structure also will applicable for index page or not? Yes, index page. Now you can see, refresh it, and let's rerun this, saving this changes. After saving this changes, layout level and all, and rerun this index page. So this code also will carry forward to index.html, CSTML, index page, and automatically that code also will come. So this is for reusability. Layout code will be reused into this index.page. Not only index.cshtml, you can use about.cshtml. There also automatically it will come. All views only. Yes, every view it will come. Carry forward. Now you can see this is a common structure for all views, index page. If you have more clarity, you can see I will do one thing. I have already about us.cshtml. No? Here also I'm going to remove all the code. Only H1 section I'm giving, and make sure that to bring this common style for this also, what I need to do again here at the rate, open bracket, close this, layout equals to what actually here, double quotes, underscore layout. Now this time we can do changes here. After doing changes, now I want to run what about us.cshtml. But in this about us.cshtml, any HTML code is there? No body section, HTML tags, nothing is there. But this layout is bringing this automatically, this tags or not? Yes. Now you can see title also will bring, even I have not observed title also will come carry forward like this. But only the thing is here, home about us.cshtml under which controller? Home controller only. You have to include home controller, about us.cshtml. You have to hit this request. Let's run this. Now you can see. Now by default, index page only will be land, sir. So if you want to work with about us.html, compulsory we have to include the changes. Now you can see what changes are there. I have to go for / home controller / what page? About us. Now you can see this is, sorry, my mistake actually. We have to give what actually /. So now this time you can see this is a common structure for all views. From where it is coming? Layout. This is what? Your about us only. Even you can right click on view page source. Now you can see all HTML section is coming from layout. This is also coming from layout. Only your render bot. This is only your HTML, like about us.html page content only. So this is what reusability purpose we are using. Now this time we can see every view, you should not use any HTML things like this. Only layout is having this content. Even if you want to go for common content, then you can able to use this common content in the header section like this only. For example, common content, CSS styling, everything will be applicable for what? Here, automatically CSS styling also you can do it. So for example, CSS styling, if you want to add it, where we have to have CSS www root, CSS is there, site.css, if you want to, you can drag in layout.html only, and even after that you can see libraries, jquery.css, if you want drag and drop jquery, you can drag and drop also here, no problem. Okay, even JavaScript, what is that? Bootstrap libraries, if you want to drag and drop bootstrap CSS, you can drag and drop. So where I'm dragging and dropping all this layout.css HTML. In this layout.html, automatically bootstrap everything will become. If you want to any changes bootstrap button control, so if you want to display, then automatically bootstrap will be effect or not? Yes. So this is the case. So common design we can include into this header section clearly here. Let's go and check out here. One more view I am going to add it here. How to add one more view in the sense into my home controller. Let's go to home controller.cs. There is that home controller, home controller.cs. In this home controller.cs, I'm adding one more view here. How to add one more view, you know that. So I'm taking contact us, CONTACT, contact us. And this contact us, I need to add one view. Right click on this. How to add view? Click on add view. Now immediately you will be able to see this. You can see this view is adding here. So I'm going to include Razor view here. When we click on this, automatically you can see this index1.cshtml, or else you can include what actually common, what is that? Empty view, not Razor view I have to use. So select Razor layout, not Razor view empty. Okay, let's try to give this contact us.aspx. Contact us.cshtml. After adding, you can see this, it will ask you what it will ask you. You can see this automatically, this is included. And if you want to attach this for this view also layout, then simply you can go for this one only, sir. What is this? Copy this and paste into contact us. And in this contact us, just you can use this. I'm trying to do contact us page only. Now where it is there, contact us page in the home controller, contact us only here. This contact us also we can save it and run it. But is there any HTML code is there in contacts, HTML tags? No. Let's run this. I'll run this contact us also home view. Automatically this layout structure will come and carry forward to this contact us.cshtml also. So this is the impact of layout. From now onwards, whatever the common design I can maintain in the layout only, not in every page only. So layout through I can reuse into all pages only. Now you can see this is employee application is there. Okay, look at your title is there. And even if you want to execute contact home controller, then contact us I'm using. Now you can see contact us page. This is the common structure for all views, and title also coming. You can see this from where employee application layout page only title is there, because in the layout also I've included title automatically. This title coming for all the views clearly. So this is the common structure usage purpose. What we have to use, layout.cshtml, we have to use this. This is about layout things and how to reuse this clearly, what we discuss in this session. And tomorrow you don't have session due to Ganesh festival, and day after tomorrow we'll meet again on same link only, and we'll see again day after tomorrow. Okay, don't join tomorrow. That's all for now.
Sir,
Who is this?
sir, I'm Narasimha Kumar.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I want to change my title name with about us page. How
What is that?
I want to change my title.